Action. Are they both recording?
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Welcome back, guys, to another interview on the Black Atlas Radio Show, where I'm Atlas and this is Black.
It's the opposite one.
Oh shit! You know what I mean. We're not called that though.
And we're joined here.
We have a special guest with us today, and he's gonna go ahead and introduce himself to the camera.
How y'all doing? I go by Discrete, Fairfield, California.
One of Fairfield's finest.
The best.
I will give him that cosign.
He coming for it.
Right. And it's crazy because we were talking as you were pulling up about how separated you are. I feel like from the rest of the Fairfield hip hop community. I don't even know if that's what I would call that, but the up and coming rappers, I noticed they're all pretty much you can see them communicating with each other.
I feel like there's different groups though.
There is different groups, but
right.
I feel like you're not really in a group. You're more of just by yourself. But it's good in a way because it separates you and it makes you stand out more. When you compare your music to other people's music.
Do you think people need to stand out?
I do. I don't really do the whole group thing. I tried to do the whole group thing. I had a group when I started rapping. We kind of fell out because, we had personal differences, but it was kind of more like an envy thing. And when it comes to groups, only thing I'm thinking of a group is okay, we follow the same sound, we got the same procedure, we're putting this and that.
I think the thing with groups is people want it to be a get rich quick type of thing. It's easier to get discovered when everyone's sharing everyone's shit.
Exactly. And that's cool, don't get me wrong. If I had a squad to do that, you feel me, we'd probably pop off faster, but I just personally I don't rock with enough people to really do rap like that.
Right.
That's fair.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's good that you have your own style because your music it speaks for itself, but it definitely doesn't sound like a lot of just Bay Area music in general. I should stop saying Fairfield because I don't want to I don't want to limit it to Fairfield,
right.
But we have a lot of diverse music out here. Are you paying attention to any of it at all, or are you mostly just listening to what you like? Not really the community.
As far as say Bay Area artists or just music in general?
Bay Area artists, I should say.
Yeah, I fuck with a lot of Bay artists. As far as listening to them, I mainly will listen to probably Black, The Boy. I fuck with Goldie too, but I don't classify myself as a Bay artist no more. I'm Bay, you feel me, known, but.
Yeah, your music doesn't sound like Bay Area music. Yeah, that's good.
I don't know where my sound came from. Because I started really listening, I guess you could say I got influences from, you could say Hobson, Logic, and Black, 6 Lack is where my sound coming from now. Because I kind of grew up listening to Hobson when I started rapping. Logic came in the picture. Black, I follow his sound so heavy right now.
Do you still listen to Hobson?
I'm trying to.
I feel it.
He ain't dropped nothing, but he what got me started rapping. So.
That's a lot different. Is it just because of because he's one of those people that are extremely different too.
Right.
What I picture Hobson as is the Black Eminem.
Yeah.
Right. This boy Isaiah was the first person I met who listened to Hobson.
Yeah,
he was the first person around me that
that whole funk volume. I liked all them niggas, and then they all kind of fell off.
Yeah.
For me.
Because their label thing split up.
But it was before their label thing split up. Because I feel I don't know. When Hobson dropped the Ill Mind and stuff, I was like, oh, this shit's crazy. And he does this. When I first found out about him, he was on the Ill Mind 3. And so I was like, oh shit, this shit can. He keeps doing this shit. That's amazing. But with his. Even with him within his own group, that was ridiculously different.
Right.
And nobody really knew.
Yeah, it was hard to compare them to other artists.
Other artists. And, for you to say, those 3 people, those are really different.
That's what I'm saying. That's the point,
That's the point.
Because,
it's great.
Well, Hobson, that's where I get my lyricism from. I got that from Hobson. Then it came to, I listened to Logic back in his old Sinatra mixtape days. So that's where I got, kind of just that, you feel me, young boy kind of flow that he had. And then now that I'm growing up listening to, 6 Lack and, NBA Youngboy.
As someone who hasn't listened to a lot of Logic, do you think that his older music is better than what he's putting out now?
It depends.
like you said, you started listening to that Sinatra stuff that he was putting out, like on his mixtapes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's like more quality rap? Like, do you think he was rapping better back then than he is on his like commercial like albums that he's put
I
out?
won't say he's rapping better. I'm saying his sound has grown and matured to the point where he knows like the ins and outs of what he needs to talk about. But like it's always, that's what I said, it depends, because like growing as an artist, you start off knowing what you want to get to, but then when you get to it, you kind of like need to resonate with what's there. So you feel me? I can understand why his sound has changed, why people want the old Sinatra, why he goes to the new one. But it's like, when you sign a $30 million contract,
That is true.
different.
Yeah.
Life changes.
But
You
it
know,
is like,
change up.
it is a trip to like go back and listen to shit like Overly Dedicated,
Right.
and then go like listening to like Kendrick from like Good Kid, Mad City, even. But the old school versus like the shit that got him famous, and it's always just like crazy to like they always feel like two separate versions of that person.
I feel like that, but I feel like only with Kendrick, because that motherfucker is just the most consistent man at making fucking albums ever.
Yeah.
I just feel like that shit is on a different level, but
Damn
because it's
near.
not a quality thing with him. I feel like the quality's always been there since who knows how fucking long.
Yeah.
Right.
But like with people, I'm not sure, because like let's say Mick Jenkins.
Mm-hmm.
Have you listened to Mick Jenkins?
Nah, I know of Mick Jenkins'
Okay.
music. I ain't listening.
This
to it.
motherfucker has the most like best fucking
Like one of the best
album
mixtapes I had ever heard.
Yeah.
And then he like
dropped
dropped an album.
He dropped an EP and then an album. That shit was not.
It was complete garbage.
Yeah. And then he dropped a new album this year, like a month ago. That shit was fire as fuck.
Yeah, he must have just been like, damn, y'all really thought my last album was so trash. I'm gonna have to come back.
Eminem.
I was
Like,
about to say
like,
that.
Eminem.
Like,
Bring it
Eminem.
back full circle.
So like in a
It's
way
like
it's good, but it's like what were you, man?
What were you
like,
doing?
ah,
So, where did your name come from? Why did your name?
I wanted
come
to ask
about?
that.
You know, I get asked that a lot. And it's, the honest
I mean-
answer is probably like so stupid. I got the name because I was on YouTube one day. Like before I had this name, I went by I think it was Anom. And now mind you, there's a rapper named Anonymous. So he goes by Anom.
okay.
But I got Anom. You flip that, it's kind of this name that somebody I knew. But I got that and then I kind of didn't like it. So I saw this name on YouTube. I was looking at beats. It was Concrete. And I saw that, I was like, Concrete, that sounds kind of cool. But then I had to think, like, Concrete, that's too plain. So then I got Discrete to the Concrete, to the dis part. And the original definition I used was individually separate and distinct. But there's also, like, 4 different definitions.
Nice.
So I stick with that as far as me being, like, different from where I'm around. And then, obviously, Discrete being, like, kind of low-key. Because back in high school, I was quiet. I didn't say shit to nobody. You feel me? I didn't do games. I ain't go nothing.
I feel like that's cool. Like you should roll with that. Like,
Yeah, for
not
sure.
in a like
Not-
cash out, like sell your soul type of way, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it makes sense because even like we were talking about earlier, like even your music itself doesn't really sound like much of the other stuff.
Right.
So like, I you know, it kind of makes sense.
Right. So you said like you were not by yourself, but you were chill and you're low key in high school. What were you like to now? Like how's that grown and changed? Because I mean, artists need to be kind of outside.
Yeah.
So how does that change over?
If I could say to the people who knew me back in middle school, so if you come and talk to me now and see what I'm doing now, you wouldn't know who I was. Like,
That's crazy.
I'm probably like I came from a shell. Like, I didn't talk. I was quiet. I was shy. Like, I wasn't outspoken, period. Like, I wouldn't say shit to nobody. When it came to females, I was, you feel me, in the corner, and I wanted to go, you feel me, talk to her. But I don't know. I think senior year kind of broke it. I kind of had to get out that shell because that's when I wanted to start taking music serious. And then we had this thing called Rockchella at my school.
Oh, we went to Rock.
Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah, he
I did
mentioned that earlier when
Okay.
he got here.
Yes, I did the Rockchella. That was my second show ever. The first one was at this little club in Sac I couldn't even really get into. But so I did that, and then since then I've been trying to like, branch out, grow here, stop being so shy. Because then I had to start really pushing my music.
Right.
And when you shy, you want to walk up to like 25 people with some flyers. You feel me? You might get a little.
You might get somebody might say something. You just
Yeah.
okay.
And
well,
if you're
fuck
not
it.
trained yet, you're gonna take it the wrong way. Like, all right, fuck it, this ain't working. Let me stop trying.
I'm not
that
gonna
shit.
lie. You know how many times I've taken like a flyer from someone and like within 2 seconds have thrown that shit on the floor.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, all right, thanks, bro.
Yeah,
And
all right,
it's like-
and then, but I mean, with stuff like that, you gotta really. It's about like how's it gained more and more since to now. Like,
Well, he said he graduated 2016, so high school isn't like super far away.
I know, but like,
It has been a couple years. Though.
What game? Like in my fan base or
when
me
your
as a
fan
person?
base, you as a person, deep.
Yeah.
Let's go deep in that. You as a person, what are you? What have you grown in to be like?
Because you
an
said
an outward extrovert,
Right.
Or more person,
extrovert.
extra.
I grew into an artist. I grew into a real driven artist, not somebody who just wrote songs and put music out. Nah, I make bodies of work and share it with people. I don't just put shit out no more. Now I'm like on a whole nother platform of this is me, this is what I'm doing, this is how you gonna hear what I'm doing.
Is the artistry of it to you more motivating than the money aspect?
Hell yeah. Like, keep in mind, I've done 15 shows under my belt so far. Back and forth to SAC, Oakland, the city, Cupertino. More times than none, these shows I had to pay for to get on.
Okay.
But you know me? So it's
Right.
like, I'm paying probably $150 to get 10, 15 minutes. But in the long run, I just gained 25 fans each show. So
Right.
I'll probably put in maybe $3,000-$4,000 a year just in my music alone, like with what Instagram promotions, buying these beats, paying for these sessions, getting these songs mixed, like that shit's expensive.
But
Yeah,
it's,
I bet.
you could tell the quality though. Even just like the thing that caught my eye was scrolling on Instagram was your artwork. A lot of your like single artwork and stuff is like shit that I like, that like an aesthetic that I feel like I would like to use when I do Photoshop and shit like that. So I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, like it's more quality shit. Not to say, you know, I'm not gonna disrespect anybody who has like a trash like single cover or whatever, because I get most people do the shit themselves, so they just slap on whatever. That's
Yeah.
cool. It has nothing to do with the song, but you know, it's just like that's what caught my attention. That just so happened to be what it was, but the quality's there.
I used to do my own covers. I still do to this day. Like, I got Photoshop on my laptop. I don't got my laptop anymore, but whenever I do just want to like throw something out real quick, I'll go throw a little cover together. But I got a guy, actually. I'm real picky about my artwork when it comes to like real singles or real projects. I got a guy in Russia who does my artwork right now. He's actually
serious.
doing something right this second. I can't say what it is yet, but he's working on something that
Stay
comes soon.
tuned.
So yeah, no, I'm real picky about like everything that I do. I don't even go to studios no more. Like, I do everything myself.
So you record yourself at your house?
Why is that?
I've been to a few.
Cause fuck people.
It's
It's just like
I'm just playing.
It's like we can hear the quality, so what? It's not like it's changed, but like
it's
why?
2 songs I could put together. One of them is this song I put out a while ago called "Move Your Body." That was done at the studio. This dude Q, the song go crazy. Q, he a dope ass engineer in SAC. But the only thing is when it comes to me working with other engineers, my head got a whole different sound than what they put together. Even if I tell you, oh, can you fix this? Can you fix it? It's still not gonna sound how it sounded in my head. So when I'm done there on my own, you feel me, at my house doing it, pulling this, doing that, I know what to start with. I know how to finish it. So when I'm working through the process, it's just, to me, sounds better. Now, that's not to say the quality is better, because I know these engineers got these high-ass, you feel me, effects and know what to do. But when it comes to the mix, that's me. Like, I gotta have it how I hear it.
I feel like that is like not really an issue, but I feel like I know a lot of people who like I know can rap, and like I've heard them rap and I know they're good, but it's just like when it comes to beat selection isn't really like match how they rap when they're rapping with no beat.
Right.
Like I know you have talent, it's just like that shit like that matters.
I think that's also a talent for your ear to listen and hear what you need to be on. Because that seemed like something that has to go hand in hand.
It does, yeah.
If you're a good rapper, you can be a good rapper. But if your beats don't. If people mostly hear the beats first before they hear
because like
the lyrics.
we don't want to believe that, of course, but honestly that's how it is. People hear it like the first 3 seconds.
The beat
yeah,
more than the
that's
lyrics
what's
sometimes.
gonna.
We live in that era now.
Yeah,
for
sadly,
the most part. But I mean, you can't do nothing about that.
it has to catch your ear like immediately, basically. Otherwise,
like,
people are stupid and they're gonna stop paying attention.
That's how I'm with picking beats. the main producer is this guy in Germany who I get all my beats from. Mind you, I still just go on YouTube and pick beats, but this is the main, like when I go on my subscribers, his name pop up, boom, listen to the song. But when it comes to beats, I'm hella picky, like over anything else. I'm picky about my beats because I gotta select sound. I don't want to say this to sound like, you feel me, too hyped in my head, but I got like a select sound that I go for. So when I'm hearing a beat, so if I don't hear it in the first 5 seconds, I don't like it. Like I said, I go through probably
the same way with like
50
songs
to get 20 songs out.
Honestly, even with artists I love.
You know
if that shit ain't, within like the first like minute of that song,
I'll listen to it like once, and if it doesn't like get like stuck in my head afterwards, I feel like then like
I go 10 seconds in. If you don't catch me in 10 seconds, not saying
I do
for
that
a
with
song.
new people. Oh, song or
not saying for artists. If it's
okay.
an artist and it's a song, okay, I'm gonna listen to it. But if it's a beat, I'm trying to like get a song for me. If it's not in the first 15 or so seconds,
for beats, yeah, I feel like I listen like 10 seconds.
Nah, for songs, it's like someone like brand new, just like listen to.
I'll listen like a minute.
I'm like, oh shit.
I'll wait till the chorus. I'll get through like the first verse in the chorus, and I'm like, if this is the rest of the song, I don't want to listen to it.
I can't do that anymore.
That's real though. I can't lie. That's how it was coming up. When I started coming out, like nobody was listening to my shit. Like I kid you not, it took a while.
It has to.
It's been 5 years.
You ain't ready yet. That's what it means.
You've been rapping for 5 years?
I've been taking it serious for the last 2, but starting like recording and shit. Like I said, I started with a group. It was me and these two other dudes I went to high school with. One of them went to Fairfield, and the other one went to Rob. But yeah, we started.
Name from Fairfield?
We got problems. So,
okay, never mind.
Shouts
out to Rod.
Cool. I mean, we cool now. We ain't never connected. So whatever he know, by all means.
I just wanted to see if I knew him. We're like, oh,
you might know him, but either way it go, he cool.
Like Isaiah Grady.
It just
hell no.
It started trash.
Grady, he got a kid. It started trash.
My music started trash.
Well, I mean, of course. No offense.
But I thought it was hot. You know what I mean?
We thought our interviews were hot at first. If I go back and watch that shit, god damn,
I'd
be
still not
so
hot, bro.
No,
we have a lot to do.
We do have a lot to do, but I feel like where we came from, the first interview we ever done.
Of course, that shit was in my bedroom. We didn't even have a studio. But that's also like what happens in 2 years, you know?
Yeah.
Like, of course, shit's gonna
2
change.
years, shit go crazy.
You know, you learn a lot of shit. You're not the same person you were 2 years ago.
Nah,
you have experiences and you learn shit and you take L's.
Big
lot.
ass L's.
A lot of
God
L's.
damn.
This shit does not happen overnight.
It don't, but you want it.
Some people it does.
Right.
There's some people it fucking does.
Retarded ass
crazy.
people. Like, that's always what sucks.
some people
it's always
it
like
does.
people who don't deserve it.
But
like,
those over one night shits, they don't last. Like, and I don't mean to say this to the people who do blow up in one night. Okay, they got a good year or two, but I like the artists who take the 10 years, like Mozzie's 14 years, Logic 10 years, Russ 11 years. Like, they gonna stick. But to me, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm scared of time. I got a ticket phobia, so when it comes to time, I got a problem of waiting because I feel like I'm only 19, keep in mind, but I feel like it's been 4 years, like I said. How long until I get this single, until I get this buzz, until shit pop off? Like, I'm real critical about that because in my head it's like fuck school. So music is my first option, second
fuck
option,
school.
third option. You feel me? So
My shit
put that on the record too. Fuck school.
that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna just let mine die.
Yeah, it's all we're getting, man. We're in the last leg here. Once we get to reset it again, but well, hold on. Well, I'll say one more thing before we reset it. But yeah, I too prefer the people who, like the question I asked you earlier about art versus the money. Like you could tell the J. Cole's and the Kendricks and stuff, they care more about it. It's deeper than money and stuff.
Right.
And that shows in their music. Not to say I don't like to fuck around and listen to like something that slaps just for the sake of his slapping, but fucking Tekashi's in jail now and like
don't do fucking bad shit and post it on the internet. What the fuck? Like don't nigga, you're going to jail for a long time, my guy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's extortion though. You make millions, you gonna do stupid shit. That's
hey
it.
man, I'd rather make some millions. I'll be next up.
I would rather keep my dignity and not make some millions.
Nah, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
You know
I'm joking. But I mean, like, don't get me wrong, a mill won't hurt.
It won't.
Hey,
I'll
bro,
do a little bit of
tell that
shit.
to Boom Gang, man.
Hey, man.
You know what's crazy? Did you say that? I just saw a little ad or whatever saying he got knocked out in the club. And before I seen it, I'm like, I ain't heard a boot gang name in months. Like,
Nah,
crazy.
I actually have heard of him because I saw a clip of him beating his fucking photographer up on Twitter.
Yeah, I seen that.
Not only that, he was on fucking No Jumper. Like, he was about to black out because he was like off.
Passed out and fell against the wall.
He was like
That's
drunk and like off some Xans, I think. And like, the people who like brought him in there like just were laughing the whole time and did not give a fuck. And they were like, bro,
that was cool.
We're not trying to do this interview. Like, and he's like, nah, man, it's good. Like, let's do it. And like, it was just terrible. And at the end, they were like, how could you let your people around you, like, how could they let you get to this point?
I mean, don't do drugs.
He probably fucked over like everyone around him, and they just stopped caring. Like, oh well.
I mean, at some point for people like that, the fame becomes too much. To become famous overnight like that.
That's scary.
That's scary.
Yeah, bro.
Imagine you going.
How you handle something
Imagine
like that?
posting. And it's not even like becoming famous for like being like doing something like great or like meeting a lot of people. He became famous for posting a video about him stealing shit. That was the original Boom Gang shit.
Yeah.
He used to just steal shit.
Yeah, he used to
That
get
was
like a
hella fake.
tattoo and run out.
Yeah. And that was hella fake. And that nigga got famous for it in like a month. And then next thing we know, this nigga's on.
Wait, he was
whatever the
fake?
fuck. All those shits were fake.
No, what? I
He
thought he
was
was really
fucking-
out there wilding out.
No, he wasn't really stealing niggas shit.
What?
The fuck?
Bro.
Michael?
Nah,
No.
I'm
Some
pretty
of the
sure.
shit- Some of the dumb shit he did was real just because.
Right, I'm
I
pretty
mean,
sure.
the smaller shit, not him going to like a jewelry store, stealing a chain and running out.
Yeah.
That shit
You don't think
fake.
he did that?
No. You go to jail, Michael?
Bro, do you think he did that?
No.
Only, I'm gonna say some of it only because he has went down for some
Not
shit.
that though.
Not the big.
He has been arrested multiple times.
Running out off a tattoo,
You probably-
I believe that because he probably just stupid shit. But
I think the jewelry store, if you really stole
What about the times he's like walked in on like in a store and just like started jumping on shit or like ripped his clothes off and started running and
I mean,
doing
that shit's real course. You can't fake that. I'm talking about
Yeah.
really actually stealing shit that's like worth like thousands of dollars. That shit ain't real.
Well, that's what boat
Shit.
gang is stealing some
Nah,
shit.
that's fake, bro.
He's like, this dude sounds stupid as fuck.
This shit fake as fuck.
Anyways, we've talked enough about fucking boom gang on this fucking show. We don't need to talk about it anymore because it's
What's your
retarded.
social media, by the way?
Oh yeah, what you have a SoundCloud, of course, right?
I do. I don't really use it that much, but yeah, SoundCloud, Instagram, Twitter is all the same.
That's good. I was just talking to Isaiah about. Oh my bad. Go ahead and say it
Yeah,
first.
it's just always discreet. I mean, you could put a space either way it go. Always discreet. DISCRETE.
Ooh.
Follow me.
I was just talking to Isaiah about how I think it's easier. We're at a time where it's easier for people like me to discover you if your stuff is on like other streaming platforms. Because SoundCloud, like I'll go on it every once in a while, but it's so separate from all my other music that it's hard for me to just like search someone's stuff up and listen to it. But I've been seeing a lot of people around here, especially people we've interviewed lately, that have been posting that most of their singles are like on Apple Music or Spotify or whatever, and then I'll usually go and download it, and it's easier for me to listen to it because even if it pops up on shuffle or something, I might like
you listening to.
You forget that it's someone you know, and you just I feel like it's easier for me to separate like the stigma of like it being someone I know, and I just listen to it as music, you know?
Right.
I just take it in as what it is, and I separate it from, oh, this is that one person we interviewed who lives in Benicia or like, you know, or whatever.
Yeah, that's a win-loss though. You got to think because you can't just throw anything on Spotify or
That
Apple.
is true.
Because you throw some trash and on there,
Yeah,
on
they're
there.
like-
You could take it down eventually. But it's like that's a brand new.
They're like, I changed my
platform.
mind. Like,
Yeah, you feel me? SoundCloud, I feel like SoundCloud, YouTube is for those. Well, it will always be for anybody, but I feel like you don't hit the streaming platform until you're ready.
yeah.
You shouldn't try.
That's the big dogs.
Facts. And it's like, I ain't gonna never, you feel me, tell nobody, all right, don't put this out there. Because that's a bigger platform to reach. But it's like, when your shit ain't quality, I mean, to say that, it's like, don't put it on a higher platform. It's just gonna be ran through. Like,
I think it's just hard because like SoundCloud, like it was so popping back then, you know?
yeah, that's why I tried that shit. It didn't work though.
It's still popping,
Lord.
but it's better to have.
Who's the
already
last
had
person
something.
to have been discovered like through SoundCloud?
I don't know. I don't discover
Like
people
Lil
anymore.
Pump,
No, that's way later, bro. Juice WRLD.
he was through SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Fucking Sting got him for that Lucid
Oh,
Dream
yeah.
sample.
Yeah,
He's like, give me all your money.
Do you like? Have you? Do you sample stuff? Do you sample like? Have you tried?
I personally like. If I try to make the song,
Yes.
no, I've never tried to sample. I don't even like making beats. I hate the whole process.
It's a hard process.
It's just I don't got the patience. I don't got the patience for it.
Yeah, that shit is difficult as fuck.
I feel like.
I like samples though.
Yeah, samples are dope as fuck especially when they're used correctly.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why my guy in Germany, what he samples is crazy. Like the sound, the music that I got right now, that I got out, ain't nothing like what I got to come. And
Stay tuned.
that's why I said over these 4 years, like I don't really consider I've been making music for 4 years. I just been writing and rapping. But like I feel like finally I've grown to the point where I know how to put a song out. I know how to write a song, like a whole song. Like I don't mean I just throw a couple bars. No, these niggas is rapping. I'm writing songs. Like I feel like it's a difference. I don't mean to sound cocky saying that, but it's just facts. And I know the way other songs that I got coming are more like, not to say mainstream, but they're more like these are real songs. Like some shit you would probably hear from the Drakes, from the Shans, from the Coles. Like I can't, like I said, you just gotta wait for it, but they're real songs more than just the raps I was putting
What's
out.
the latest thing that you've put out? Like
my
a
project. Yeah, I just dropped the EP, 8 songs called Underrated. It's everywhere. Apple, Spotify, Tidal, Pandora.
So listen to that shit.
Anywhere, it's everywhere. I actually just shot the video for 2 of the songs. One of them, Talk to Him, dropped like 2 months ago. And then the video, Now Stop, just dropped. It's on YouTube right now. Go peep that.
Another thing I noticed was that your video looks pretty quality too. Like,
shout out to my guy who is GFX too. He shoots all my videos, all 5 of them. We got hella more to come too. But I ain't gonna say like I haven't hit nobody else. Like I've tried to hit other directors. Like me and my guy, you feel me? He knows the vision before I even gotta tell him. That's why I go to him every single time. That's why we work with each other. But I mean, I be seeing these other directors, they cool, so I be like, let me work with him. But these niggas don't be replying. Like they get too big in their head, and I'm like,
hey man,
I'm
fuck that shit.
I know how that is, bro.
We know how that shit go.
Fuck all you guys.
And I'm not paying an arm and a leg for you to do what my guy can do for me twice what you can do. Like,
Right.
like that's ridiculous.
All right, well guys, this has been Discrete.
Yes.
Follow him everywhere, always Discrete.
Everywhere.
Every fucking way.
Everywhere.
Follow him
I
everywhere.
will follow you back too. That's
That's
crazy.
beautiful.
Real one right here. Follow us everywhere. If
Yeah,
you
shout out
Black
don't
House
already.
Media.
Bringing
Shout out to
my
his
first
video
interview.
guy. Shout out to the dude in Germany. That sound dope.
Yes.
Nigga
And my dude in Russia, Stark GFX. Everybody-
Wait. Okay, I have like maybe 2 or 3 more questions before we close out of
Okay.
here. Real quick, did you think Black Panther was a good movie?
Hell yeah. Hold on, wait. Yeah.
Okay,
You
what
didn't?
would like on a scale of 1 to 10?
You didn't?
No, hold on.
Okay, what's your
Like, on a scale of
I'm gonna go off real quick.
On a scale of 1 to 10, would you say it's better or worse than a 7?
I mean, Black Panther had a message to it. So, aside from it just being a raw, I love Marvel. So, you feel me? Aside from it just being a raw ass Marvel movie, I'm gonna give it a 10. Cause not just because I'm black, not just because it says something about my, you feel me, origins, but it's like there was a story behind the movie, and if
So
you
you
don't
don't think-
know that, then that's on you.
So you don't think it was the hype at all? You think
It was
the
hype.
movie
Don't
itself?
get me wrong, the movie was hella hyped up because it was a black Avenger,
I feel
or
it.
a soon-to-be Avenger when it happened, but
We did already have a Black Avenger, but that nigga trash.
so it's like it was a raw ass movie. I can't say nothing bad about it.
Okay, that's fair.
Go
That's
see
fair.
our reaction to it in
Yeah.
our fucking video.
I'm gonna watch
And,
it. I didn't see it.
I didn't like that much. I thought it was cool. I thought the message behind it, like he said, was great. But
I fuck
it's a movie.
it was cool.
It's a movie.
I want
It's
an experience.
It is a good movie. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. I don't want people to think I don't like it. It's pretty good.
It's cool.
Yeah, go check it out. It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
A little bit. They gonna take it off.
Okay, I was talking too much, guys. My bad. But thanks for watching the video. Go check out. Shout out. Rest in peace, Stan Lee. Shout out Ryan Coogler. Shout out. Support your local Bart. You know what it is. Go check out his shit. Go check out his shit. and go check out my shit.
It's all at the same place, except
Right.
for his shit.
Except for my shit.
That's always discreet.
I'll throw up all the links and everything in the video. Thanks for watching, everyone. I keep looking at this one.
I
That's
know.
what I wonder, like,
This
what
was
camera?
off.
It's okay. All right, thanks, guys.
All right.